Hi Stampers, welcome to Coffee and a Card. I'm Vicki Sewell, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Chattanooga, Tennessee. You can follow me on Facebook at Stampin' Chat 30. Today I'd like to show you how to make a simple shaker card. This is so easy and fun, even beginners will be able to make this. Start with your card base. You'll want to cut a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock in half at 5.5 and then score it in the middle at 4 1/4. I'm using cherry cobbler cardstock for this card. For your first layer, you need to cut a piece of basic white 5 1/4 inches by 4 inches. Your second layer will need to be cut 5 inches by 3 3/4 inches. This paper is from the True Love Designer Series paper. It's found in the June to July or January to June mini catalog at the bottom of page 11. Then I used this die cut from the Floral Heart dies. They look like this. It comes in the set, coordinates with the set, Always in My Heart. I ran it through, I ran this piece through my Stampin' Up cut and emboss machine. And that's what I got. Both these sets are in the January to June mini catalog on page 12. And remember, if you order these together in a bundle, you can save 10%. You'll also need a scrap of basic white cardstock to stamp your sentiment on. I stamped one sentiment from Always in My Heart in Memento Black, and another sentiment in Cherry Cobbler ink from the Punch Party set, just to play and see how they'd look. Right now, during Stampin' Up's celebration, you can get this stamp set free with a qualifying host order. There are lots of other freebies you can get during celebration too, so be sure to click on my Shop Now button later on and check out the celebration promotion. Celebration only goes through February 28th. You don't want to miss it. Next, I'm going to punch out the sentiment with the smooth heart punch from the Heart Punch 2-pack. You can see how nicely that sentiment lines up right in the middle, and you just punch it right out. Then I'm going to punch out a background heart from basic black cardstock with the ruffle punch from that same punch pack. This punch pack is in the annual catalog on page 168. Which sentiment do you think you'd like? You make my heart happy? Or you are always in my heart in black? I think I'll go with the You Make My Heart Happy. Since we tried always, You Are Always in My Heart with the example card. Now I'm ready to assemble my card. I'm going to attach the True Love cardstock. With a little bit of Stampin' Seal. We'll just put that on there as evenly as we can. Next, I'm going to apply tiny bits of multi-purpose glue to the backs of some of the larger leaves on the die cut. That's really all you need to do. You don't need to glue every single part of it down. It'll stay pretty well. This glue has a really fine tip, so it makes it easy to apply it in just small sections on your die cut. Turn that over carefully and center it on the card, just like that. Press that down and give it just a minute to dry. Next, I'm going to add a little seal to the back of my sentiment. Attach it to the center of the ruffled heart. Add a little bit more seal to the back. And center it inside this heart cutout. We'll move it up just a little bit. There we go. Now for the fun part. Stampin' Up! Has clear medium envelopes in their annual catalog on page 153. They are clear, so you might have overlooked them in the picture. They're meant to store or even mail cards in. But I'm going to show you what else you can do with them. Drop this part down into the envelope. Making sure to get it all the way down to the bottom corner. Turn the envelope over. Peel off the strip. And before you close it up, the important part is to put in a few embellishments to make the shakers. I'm using some embellishments from an older set, but any Stampin' Up! Sequence would do. Or you can cut your own tiny confetti, heart confetti. I'll show you what you could use to do that. You just kind of shake it in. This is some that has hearts, X's, and O's. So very appropriate for Valentine. But in this Always in My Hearts bundle, in the floral heart dies, you'll see this die right here. And you'll see it cuts out lots and lots of tiny hearts. And there's even a larger one that you can cut out heart confetti with if you want a little bit larger set. So you could choose the cardstock color that you wanted to cut these out of and just run them through your cut and emboss machine, and you'll have lots of confetti in no time if you don't have any confetti on hand. All right, I'm going to turn this over carefully and close that up. Not leaving any at the top. Shake that confetti down. We're going to fold over the excess on the outside. I'm going to use some tearing tape, and just for convenience, I've already torn off a piece of tearing tape, and we're just going to lay that down right over that to hold it, just like that. We can go ahead and tear that piece off, or pull the paper off that adhesive. Then we're going to take some more pieces of tearing tape. We're getting ready to attach this whole section to the card base. Just put one there. One at the top. Pull those paper strips off. Tearing tape is really strong. It's great for 3D items. Get this little extra hair out of the way. I'm going to add an extra strip there. And one on the opposite side. Just pull that paper off. Maybe we'll try from the other side. Yep. That cooperated better. Pull from this side. Now we're ready to put it down on the card base. See how we've got plenty of shaker material in there. And we'll just get this even. Fold that down a little bit before we stick it on. And we'll line it up carefully. And just like that, we have a fun shaker card. Isn't that a happy card? How about that? Wouldn't this be cute in using some other sets or designer paper like Well Done, or some of those multicolored ice cream sprinkles from the January to June mini catalog? Here's some of the ice cream corner sprinkles. I love those colors. It'd be fun to create a card and use those as the shakers. After you try this technique, be sure to share a picture of it with us in the comments below this video. Speaking of comments, if you share this video this week, you will be entered in a random drawing to win this card and the supplies to make another just like it. Be sure to share and then write shared in the comments below. Otherwise, I have no way of knowing who shared it. I'll draw 2 names from the comments and mail out the kits to you. In the meantime, ink it up, Stampers, and send a blessing to someone today. Bye!